everyone, I'm Madison from Sleepopolis, and today I'm going to compare the Helix Midnight and Original Purple mattresses. Not sure which to choose. I can totally relate. Purple is my favorite color, but midnight is my favorite bedtime, so I was pretty stumped at first. But it turns out these mattresses suit totally different sleepers, so once you've watched my review, it shouldn't be hard for you to choose between them. So to help you decide which of these beds is best for you, I'm gonna go over what these mattresses feel like, tell you what they're made of, tell you how they're similar, and tell you what makes them different in this video. I'm gonna give you my final recommendation on who should go with which mattress at the very end of the video, so stick around until then. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below and check out the link in the description to see full written reviews of both of these beds and get some great discount codes. All right, with that, let's jump into this mattress comparison. So the first thing I want to do here is talk about what makes these mattresses similar. First up, both of these mattresses are bouncy and responsive, which means combination sleepers might be happy on either bed. You might feel a little bit more body contouring on the Helix Midnight, but you won't have trouble changing sleeping positions or moving around on either of these beds. Next, both of these mattresses are bed-in-a-box options. That means they're going to ship compressed to your door, and they'll need a few hours to decompress and off-gas before you can sleep on them. And lastly, both of these mattresses fall into a pretty similar price range. I'd say that both are about the average price for a high-quality bed-in-a-box mattress, but they aren't necessarily budget mattresses, so make sure to check out the coupons in the description below to get a good deal. Okay, now that the similarities are covered, let's get into the differences between these two beds. Almost everything about them, from feel to construction, is pretty different, so I've broken things down into a few categories. So first up, I'm going to talk about the feel differences between these two beds. I will kick things off with firmness. So the Purple mattress feels firmer than the Helix Midnight. The Purple falls at about a 7 out of 10 on the mattress firmness scale, which means it's a truly firm mattress. The Helix Midnight falls at about a 6 out of 10 on the firmness scale, which means it's a medium soft to medium firm mattress. Next, let's talk about sinkage and bounce. As I mentioned earlier, both mattresses are fairly bouncy and responsive, which is nice for combination sleepers, but you'll feel more on top of the Purple and more in the Helix Midnight. This means sleepers who like some body contouring and pressure relief should choose the Helix Midnight, and sleepers who like some more lift should opt for the Purple. Because it's a bit less bouncy than the Purple, the Helix Midnight offers better motion isolation. This means you're less likely to feel disturbed by a bedmate's movements on the Helix than you would be on the Purple. So if you sleep with a partner or pet, you might want to opt for the Helix mattress, especially if you're easily disturbed by movement on the opposite side of your bed. On the other hand, even though both mattresses sleep fairly cool, the Purple sleeps just a little bit cooler than the Helix Midnight thanks to its special hyper-elastic grid layer. So hot sleepers out there might prefer the Purple. So, wondering what exactly a hyperelastic polymer grid is? Don't worry, stay tuned. I'm going to take you through the Helix and Purple layer by layer in this next section to give you an idea of what each bed is made of. Mattress materials are really important indicators of a bed's quality and durability, so make sure you stick around to see which bed might be the better investment. I'm going to start off by talking about these beds' covers. The Purple is covered with a stretchy, breathable, soft flex fabric, and the Helix is covered with a cozy, soft touch design cover. The Helix's cover felt a little bit thicker to me, but otherwise they felt pretty much the same. Next up is going to be the comfort or top foam layer. So the Purple's top layer is made out of that special hyper-elastic polymer I was telling you about. It's a grid design that bends with you as you move around. This is a really unique layer, and a lot of sleepers love it, especially if they sleep hot or alternate between different positions at night. On the other hand, Helix's comfort layer is made out of memory foam, so if you're looking for pressure relief or prefer a more traditional feel, you're going to want to stick with the Helix. Next up, both these beds feature a polyfoam transition layer to ease you down onto their supportive bases. And finally, the Purple is supported by a high-density polyfoam base layer. This is great for most sleepers, but if you weigh over about 250 pounds, you're going to need a more supportive mattress, in which case the Helix Midnight might work for you because its base layer is made out of springy, pocketed coils. This means the Helix is going to feel just a little bit more supportive than the Purple does. So Purple and Helix both offer a few other models, and I'm going to talk about the Helix Midnight Luxe and the Purple Hybrid briefly here. But to find full reviews of all of the Helix and Purple beds, you can head to sleepopolis.com or click the links below to watch our video reviews of those mattresses. So first up, the Helix Midnight Luxe is Helix's luxury take on the Helix Midnight mattress. So it includes a plush pillow top for some extra softness, plus an extra foam contour layer. The Midnight Luxe also features zone support, which means it's softer around the shoulders and firmer at the hips. This is a really great feature for anyone who struggles with lower back pain, and neither the original Helix Midnight or the Purple have zone support, so if you are someone who struggles with back pain, you might want to click the links below and check the Helix Midnight Luxe out. The Purple Hybrid is super similar to the Purple, but it includes pocketed coil support just like the Helix Midnight does. So if you're stuck between these two mattresses but really want inner spring support, the Purple Hybrid could be the answer to your problems. The Purple Hybrid feels firm, just like the Purple does, but it is even bouncier than the original model. So combination sleepers might also want to check this bed out. Next up, I want to take a second to mention Helix and Purple's company policies. They're exactly the same, so you shouldn't have much trouble choosing between those when you're making your buying decision. First up, both of these mattresses come with a 100-night sleep trial period. These beds will ship for free and arrive compressed in a box. And finally, both mattresses come with 10-year warranties. So now what you've all been waiting for, which is better, the original Purple or the Helix Midnight? Well, it totally depends on how you sleep. You should choose the Purple mattress if you sleep hot, if you're a combination sleeper who prefers to feel on top of your mattress, or if you're a back sleeper who likes a firmer feel. You should choose the Helix Midnight mattress if you're a side sleeper who likes some pressure relief, if you sleep with a partner or pet and don't like feeling disturbed by their movements at night, or if you prefer a more traditional feeling spring mattress. Whichever bed you choose, you're going to be getting high quality mattresses that should last you 7 to 10 years. And you can always return these beds during their sleep trial periods, so don't be too worried about choosing the wrong bed. You can always just circle back and try the other one if you need to. So that is it for my comparison of the Helix and Purple mattresses. If there's anything I didn't cover, leave me a comment below and I will try to help you out. If you want to check out the full reviews of either of these beds or snag a discount, go ahead and click the links in the description. And be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any of our sleep news or giveaway announcements. And of course, you can always head over to sleepopolis.com for any of your sleep needs.